Buffy the Vampire Slayer is coming back with a reboot. And I don't care, I'm super excited for this. As a kid, it was waking up early in the morning to catch the episodes of Buffy the Vampire Slayer and then trying to catch the episodes of Charmed. But I want to mention, I'm not sure if a lot of y'all know this, but the reboot has been a project that's been at work for years. Don't believe me? I got a post back in 2022 with Zendaya being in talks for the next Slayer. I've been waiting to hear more. But it's been confirmed now that Hulu has picked it up for the go. They got the director, Chloe Zhao, attached to it. And for general audience appeal, that's Miss Eternal. So I trust her vision with a little girly action. And I want to state, I know that Buffy is one of them old projects that people don't play about. Buffy one of them girls for real. And I definitely get if there's fear and exhaustion in touching an older project. Because respectfully, the Charmed Resurrection didn't really hit. There's newer concepts and ideas that can be thrown out. However, as a person who has been recently revisiting old media, as I told y'all, I'm watching Prison Break. I was breezing through Dexter a couple of weeks ago. So honestly, I'm with this specific renaissance right now. When I say I'm connected to the hive mind, I'm connected to the hive mind. But on top of that, I think what's missing in this core conversation of reboot is the idea that they are not trying to bring something new. If I just go back by the information from a couple years ago, I recall them wanting to be a story about another Slayer. While Buffy is supposed to be there like a mentor, it follows a new extension of the Slayer legacy. And not for nothing, these are universal concepts that should be touched on. It shouldn't even be called a reboot, it should be called a revival. Even in the Variety article, it's described as the next chapter in the Buffyverse. The new incarnation is executive produced by Geller, Zhao, Nora, and Lila Zuckerman, as well as the original series executive producer and Fran and Kaz Kuzui via Sweet Bee. Also executive producing the pilot is Dolly Parton, whose company Sand Dollar was producer of the original. Those are enough recalls of original workers to pique my excitement enough to want to experience something new and full in the story. And on top of that, while you don't need a new show to go rewatch Buffy the Vampire Slayer, I think revivals have been a great way for new generations to go back and watch the original material, or have reason to go back and watch the original material and enjoy it enough to have excitement for something new. It's a perfect excuse to re-spark conversation for people who don't have motivation to. And Original Sin is the perfect example of that. If Michael C. Hall had no actual hand to play in the productive aspects of this, I don't think it would be as successful. But Dexter Original Sin, the cast itself displays a performance that feels like the characters you know and love in the original Dexter, while still giving you new details to love in these old yet new interpretations of them. How after watching, I was very like, so what is the new show gonna have to offer? And it had so much. With how impactful Buffy was to Sarah's career and Sarah being involved in this project, I have no doubt that it'll be a success. One that can feel original while being in an already created universe. You can refurbish something old and vintage to make it hot and brand new. You just have to take your time, and that's all I can hope for with the Buffy Vampire Slayer reboot.